This week, the Black Wealth Group discusses how to conduct a mid-year review. Hi everyone, Tam Cribbs here with the Black Wealth Group. It is that time of year again. Yes, it's the mid-year. It's a great time to stop, take a look at your goals, reevaluate them. Obviously, 2020 has been a little bit of a chaotic year for all of us, but still, it's a good time to just take a few moments or take a few hours out of your day and reevaluate your goals. So this is a process that I sort of take on every single year. I think it's great. My goals typically start from my birthday. However, most people obviously start their goals from the start of the year. So it should be mid-year for most folks. And if you do not have any goals put in place for 2020, this is a good time to sort of put some goals in place for the rest of the year. So let's get started. The first is evaluating the goals that you've previously made. Yes, so those New Year's resolutions that you made on January 1st, I would imagine that they look extremely different, but we'll get to that a little bit later in the video. But just dust those off, look at them, see what progress you've made and how you, or if you should tweak them to meet the objectives for the rest of the year. And if you haven't had any goals set in place for this year, great time to put some on file, right? Just take a look at what you want to accomplish and just write down your goals, and we'll get into that. Also, a great time to sit back and look at your credit report. You are entitled to a free credit report from all three bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, every single year, absolutely free. This is your credit report. They will not give you your score for free, but you have an opportunity to look at your credit, see if there's your credit report, see if there's anything on your file that should not be there, and have an opportunity to remove it if you do find things that need to be removed. Absolutely free. Visit annualcreditreport.com and you get that free annually every single year. So make sure that you guys take advantage. And a good time to research salaries. Obviously, there's not a ton of hiring going on at this point in time due to the economy, but annually, I like to just still, you can take a look to see how your compensation compares to other people with similar roles and similar experiences, or experience rather. Just take a look at what your salary is and bump that up against what PayScale and Glassdoor, and even friends and mentors. I really had the benefit of having mentors who were hiring managers tell me, yeah, this is the pay range that you should be in. This is the pay range that I typically hire people in. And also a friend. I had a friend that worked at a job that I was looking to get hired at. She told me her salary and I was able to negotiate my salary based off of hers. And that actually got me a bump of about 20%. Yes, 20% of the overall salary by just knowing what she made. Also, a lot of people are doing mid-year reviews at work. It may be a little challenging to ask for a raise or promotion, but I think mid-year reviews are extremely important. Take them seriously. This is your opportunity to sort of beat your chest and basically stretch your stuff and say, this is the value that I've brought to the organization. And pair that with the research you've done on your salary, you can make the point of, this is why I should be promoted, or this is why I should make more, right? This is how I would justify my salary increase. Just don't go in and say, hey, my bills are going up, I need more money. That's not necessarily going to work for you. And the third reason is because you don't want any end of year surprises where, you get your pay increases. If there are things that you need to work on, it's obviously better to work on those items when you are halfway through the year and you're aware of them versus trying to, I guess, justify it at the end of the year and being surprised by maybe some feedback that you receive that these are the items that you needed to sort of improve on in order to get a promotion or a raise. And finally, this is just for fun. I like to calculate my net worth. Just basically take all of your debt, bump that up against all of your assets, and that is your net worth, right? So take your savings, take your retirement funds, any other assets that you may have, bump that up against your debt, whether that's a mortgage, um, car loans, student loans, whatever it may be. And that is essentially how you would calculate your net worth. And if you want to see if you're making progress or not, obviously the higher your net worth, the more progress you have made. And this is the fun part. I just say, like, if you have not um, made any goals, or even if you have made some goals and you just want to review them, I always just say start. This is how I start doing things. And even though the economy isn't the best, there are a few things that you can be working on, and your goals is one of them. Even if you know, may not be able to accomplish all of them right away, this is a way that you can at least start. So first, you just want to write your goal down, right? Just write your goals down and be as specific as you can be. Set a time frame. Just don't say, I want to go to school to get an MBA. Say, I want to go to school to get an MBA by X date. Do your research. If you are, let's take that same example, going back to school to get a graduate degree. If you are looking to get a graduate degree, let's research programs. Let's research if your job offers programs that will allow for you to have tuition reimbursement. Let's research if some of your undergrad classes can fill in or be transferable, or what your transcripts or your GPA requirements are. Let's research if you need to take the GMAT or the GRE or any of that stuff. Some programs require it, others don't. And just create an action plan. We'll get into that in the next slide, but review your goals and review them often. Just don't write them down and put them in a drawer. Let's get at it. Let's get to work and do as much as we can on accomplishing these goals. And then the last one, I have definitely found this to be helpful, especially when I was in the process of reducing my debt. Finding an accountability partner. When you tell people that, hey, I'm getting out of debt, or hey, I am going back to school, whatever it may be, I'm starting a business, you want to find someone that isn't a hater, but will challenge you on it and say, how's that school application going, or how's that business coming along? Can I help? Can I, whatever it may be. It may be a spouse, it may be a friend, it may be a family member, whoever it may be. It's just find someone that's going to hold you accountable, keep you driven, not a hater, like I said, but more of a support system. And this is what it looks like to be specific in your goals, right? So when I'm writing my goals and I'm evaluating my goals, this is what it looks like, right? If you're buying a house, you want to get specific. I want to purchase my first home, say in Atlanta, by the end of the year. And even if you can't purchase the home right now, there are a number of things that you can be doing. You can be checking your credit report. Give you the free link earlier. You can be building your credit. You can be researching home buying programs and financing, and finding a realtor and finding a lender, saving for your down payment, researching how much it's going to cost in terms of closing costs. If you are looking to get out of debt, here are some things again that you can be doing. You can call your lender, try to get your rate reduced. You can look into refinancing. You can sell some of your personal items, or get a roommate or a second job, or work some overtime for your existing job. And I know that may be a little bit tough in this economy, but there are definitely still opportunities out there. Like I said, rent out a room in your house if you feel comfortable doing so. Sell some of your items. If you don't need that PlayStation anymore, I'm pretty sure someone will take it off of your hands. If it's a bike, whatever it may be, cut down on your expenses as much as possible, and get to work. Same thing for earning an MBA or even, you know, starting a business. And in this case, it would be starting a real estate business. You guys got this. I believe in you. If you need help, post in the group. If you get stuck in your goals, again, just find help, seek someone out that can be your accountability partner, and get to work. Thanks, y'all. Peace.